Ear. You already know who this is, man. It's your boy E-Rod Fanatic. I know it's been a long hiatus. I know it's been a year. I've been peeping. But hey, I decided to come back, bro. I started my gamer channel again. I started uploading on that, and I was like, man, I got to upload on my bike channel, man. But you know, I'll tell you the reason why I stopped uploading. A few of the reasons. One, it started getting cold. The last vid uploaded was in the fall. Once it starts getting cold, bro, I start riding my bike, man. When it's like 30 degrees outside, 20 degrees, even 40, bro. Like when you go on like 30 miles per hour, that 40 degrees feels like it's 20 something degrees, bro. When it's 30 degrees, it feels like it's 15 degrees outside. Like it's incredibly cold, bro. So once that happens, I put my bike away. I start watching videos of other people that ride their bikes and stuff like that, their scooters. Like I got out of the whole mindset of riding my bike, bro, for that whole winter. By the time spring came back, at that point I just became complacent, and I was just like, you know, I'm cool with not uploading. Plus, there were some videos I really wanted to show you guys that got corrupted, and I didn't know that. And then by the time I was trying to edit the video, I saw that they weren't there. So that also frustrated me and made me just go, you know what, whatever it is, what it is. But I've been getting that itch again. And I saw that my subscriber count actually went up instead of down, which surprised me. So I was like, you know, I owe it to them to upload some videos. Plus, a lot went down, man. Like, I met some people on the block that subscribed to me. Some little kids, man. They saw me riding around. They asked for my YouTube. I met a gentleman at the Metro PCS when I was getting my phone activated who has a friend that has a Sunrun. He subscribed to me. And then I ran into another e-bike rider, bro. He was riding around on a E-Ride 2.0, caught him around the block, man, and then like we became cool. You be popping wheelies?
I ain't nice like how the other dudes are.
I can't do it at all. That's why I'm asking.
A little bit.
Last time I did, I broke my fender.
Okay, nah. We don't need none of that. I'm just scared to drop this motherfucker, man.
That too, yeah.
It ain't too much to be dropping.
And then also did some upgrades recently to the bike, so that part you definitely gonna see soon. I'm definitely gonna upload that so you can see them upgrades, man. Hey, I'm happy about that one. But this video here that I'm gonna give you guys just for an apology is a very spooky video of me riding around during Halloween last year, checking out the trick-or-treaters. Me myself, I really didn't get to, you know, celebrate Halloween because of my Christian background. My mom considered it an evil day. Only times I actually ever got to go trick-or-treating was when my older sister would come and take me and my sis to her house in Fayetteville, North Carolina, and then she would let us actually trick-or-treat. But my mom, she wasn't with it, so I didn't really get to do it as often. Probably like I could count maybe 4 times that I've ever actually went trick-or-treating as a kid. Other than that, stay in the house and didn't get to have any of that fun. So I decided to ride around and see all the other kids enjoy themselves in a trick-or-treat. Scared them a little bit too at the same time. But it was a fun time. So anyway, enjoy the video, man. Like, subscribe, comment, all the good stuff. And I'm going to be gone. Bye. You already know who this boy is, man. Your boy E-Rod Fanatic. Doing a nighttime ride right now. It's October 31st, and you know that's Halloween. So just want to go around, see if we can catch some kids having fun trick-or-treating. Not in a weird way though. I'm just gonna ride around in the dark, man. I got my little skull mask on. I'm just gonna have fun just cruising around. I got off work around 4 p.m. Then it gets dark pretty early. So right now it's 6 p.m. I had to eat before I went out. So it's a little dark. My brother said all the trick-or-treaters normally go in the daytime now. I didn't know that. So he was like, man, did you purposely wait for it to be dark? I told him, yeah. He be asking me questions that don't really need an answer all the time, so I just give him like a dumb answer a lot of times. But no, I didn't. I just had to eat and it just gets dark quicker. But it's a nice day, man. Like all last week it was cold. It was like 39 to 40 degrees. In the last 2 days it's been in the 80s. It was 91. It was reading 91 on my speedometer when I was, not speedometer, but on my temperature gauge at work. I'm getting a little bit of PTSD here. My vacation last week, well, the week before last, right on the first day of my vacation, I came this way, and as I was riding around, I went around to the store, and then as I was coming back home, I noticed that my tire was sliding as I was hitting corners. I didn't know what it was at first. But then that's when that joint dawned on me. I was like, oh, I got a flat. Reached the back of my tire, that joint was stupid flat. And then I looked at the tire and I saw a big old piece of, looked like it was a big stapler that they would normally staple in the poles, you know, phone poles and all that. It was a big piece of those. Just sticking inside of my tire. And tried to fix it so I could enjoy the bike for the rest of my vacation. Unfortunately, both inner tubes I ended up pinching them trying to fix it, bro. And by the time I fixed it, my vacation was already over. It was like 2 days after I already returned to work. And I exchanged one of my inner tubes that I broke. And I just said it came broken already. Which could have happened, I don't know. The hole was like on the back, so it wasn't where I would have pinched it. So it could have very well, you know, come in broken. But they gave me another one. They sent me a new one. There we go. We got some trick-or-treaters right there. They sent me a new one. And I put that one on. And it pumped up. I was so happy and relieved, bro. Like, I was like, third time's a charm. I hope I don't screw it up again. Or I hope I don't get a bad one again. And it worked. So, now I'm riding it. I put some flat out in this one. All the other times I didn't put flat out in my bike tire. I put them in my scooter. But I didn't put it in the Talaria's tire at all. Because I felt like the Talaria tires were undeflatable, man. Like, the first time I flattened my tire, it wasn't even something that punctured the tire. It was, I was screwing down the nut, pause, the valve nut, all the way down to the rim. And I heard that can actually cause the valve stem to rip off, which is literally what happened. So I didn't feel like I would ever get a punctured tire with these Talaria tires. Cause they're not tires, so I didn't think it was gonna happen, but it did. So I'm out here now. I'm nervous because I'm like, yo, like maybe I should have, you know, maybe I should have put some fix and flat in the front tire, because I definitely didn't. I shouldn't go up the sidewall. That's how I got the flat, I'm sure. Another thing I need to do is I need to get some inner tubes, some extra inner tubes, front and back. Oh Lord, oh whoo, boy, I can't have a flat now. I just realized I left my phone in the house. So I definitely need not to have a flat right now. Now I ain't afraid to ask somebody to let me use their phone. But low key, I don't even know my house number, so actually I do know my house number. But nobody gonna answer it. Like, you know, keep it a buck, like, how often do you answer the phone for a number you don't know? I never do, really. Sometimes I do when I'm bored, but generally I never do. I just look at it and like, I don't know who that is. Now, if they're annoying, they keep calling me, then that's when I normally will answer it, and I'll be like, hey, yo, who this? And if I hear like a robot talk, this is so-and-so, and I'll be like, click. But if it's a person, I'll just be like, yo, you got the wrong number. Alright, so these just the neighborhoods. Let's see if there's some people out trick-or-treating, man. Not a lot of people putting out a lot of decorations. There's a house with decorations right there. Now, that one house that we would have seen from last year that I didn't upload the video yet, and it's literally a year later. But they always got some decorations and got some new joints out there too. It smells like burning out here. But yeah, I need to get some spare inner tubes. I need to put flat out in my front tire, so if I puncture something, it will literally clog that sucker up. The back tire is fire. That one's already. Now I mean, look, trick or treaters. I kind of want to buy like some candy, and I thought it would be weird though, just me riding around randomly on a bike handing candy out to kids though. People think I'm on some pedophile stuff or something, so I ain't do it. There we go. We got trick-or-treaters out here. Oh, trick-or-treaters. So as a kid, I never really went trick-or-treating. I think I talked about this last year, but I'm going to talk about it again just in case I didn't. Came from a very, Christian upbringing, God-fearing parents. So they looked at Halloween as a pagan, demonic holiday. So because of it, I unfortunately only went trick-or-treating a few times. And that was mainly because my older sister didn't want me me and my other sister, who's 6 years older than me, she didn't want us to miss childhood fun of trick-or-treating. So she took us out and let us be kids and enjoy trick-or-treating. Got us costumes, and we went out. What is with my front brake? I feel like, I don't know why it's doing that now. Sounds like it's almost squirting out the oil, but it's not, because I checked it and it's tight. Alright, nothing down here. That's my first time actually coming this way. But and I didn't take that tire off, so it don't make sense. But that one makes noise. But Christian upbringing. So the only time I got to go was with my older sister, and I probably went. Let me see how many times in my life I went trick or treating. I can remember every single one of them. When I was 3, going on 4, I remember going. I definitely remember that one because there was this house. We went to a house, and there was a fat kid that opened the door. Yeah, he probably was no older than 8 or 9. I'm 3 or so years old. And he answered the door, and he was kind of hefty. He was a big boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. He was a big boy. I ain't never seen somebody that big. And I was like, you're fat. Little kid. Little kids don't have no filters like that. And, I was 3, going on 4 years old. I ain't had no filter. And I knew my sister and them was there, so I knew he ain't gonna do nothing to me, even though he was bigger than me. So I'm like, you're fat. And he was like, oh yeah? I ain't gonna give you no candy then. I was like, I don't care. But he gave me the candy. He was just joking. And then I remember going again in North Carolina when we went to visit my sister. Well, she lived in, was it Fayetteville or Fort Bragg? I think it was Fort Bragg. Went down and stayed. What? Why were we there? It was October. We had school. Like, I don't know why I was there. Now that I'm thinking about this. But anyway, we were with her. I guess she just took us down for that day or something. I don't know. And we went trick-or-treating then. Then we went down another year to visit with her. She took us out again. I don't know, the 90s was scarier. Like, they had like little animatronics in their yard that rocked back and forth and flinched and laughed, and I don't see nothing like that here. Maybe that was just more North Carolina how they did it there, because they used to have some scary houses to go to. It was like houses, I remember, like, I didn't want to walk to it because they had like a scary twitching dude sitting in a chair or hanging right where you needed to walk to get to the door. And I was like, I'm not walking past, dude. Forget that. You done got this messed up. I was like 6 or 7 years old. I'm like, I ain't doing that. You done lost your ever-loving mind. He ain't killing me. Like, and then I don't remember going after that. I think that was the last time. Hey, whoa. I think that's the last time I remember going trick-or-treating. Other than that, I would do stuff with mom at church. Another T-Rex outfit. That looks pretty cool. It's cool seeing all the kids out having fun. Something, unfortunately, I didn't get to do a lot. Yeah, literally after I was 7 or 8, that was the last time I went. Other than that, look, this house looks pretty cool, low-key. Hold on. Other than that, it's like a party or something. Other than that, like I said, all we did was do like these little church things where I had to go to my church and then couldn't dress up as any kind of monsters or anything that was considered demonic. It just had to be like a regular dress up. And they would give us candy and stuff like that, but it wasn't the same. Literally wasn't the same. Should have gone on a haunted hayride or something. Everything's so dark, but I got tinted kind of shades on. So everything just seems dark to me, even though it ain't dark like that. We'll take it back to the hood. Alright, let's take it back to the house. Is that Michael? I think I just saw Michael. Wait a minute, a second Michael? What? There's too many Mike Myers out here. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable no more. I'm going home. That's the second Mike on the scene. But like always, my brother was wrong. He said all the kids went trick-or-treating already in the daytime. And everybody's all out trick-or-treating now. My mom be swearing he's right all the time. Yeah, if you're watching this video, you were wrong. You were wrong. Na 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 boo boo. In a hurry, brother? I can keep up. Hold up. There's more around there. See what's down here. I like the decorations I'm seeing. Unicorn for Halloween? What? I ain't never been back here, so I don't know what's back here. Oh, dead end. Dead end is something you don't want to see on Halloween. I don't know if my camera looking at the ground. I did not check that. Brother in Christ. If it was staring at the ground, I'm sorry. I think I just adjusted it. Brother in Christ, what we doing? What we doing? Same people. Tons of trick-or-treaters out here. I don't know what he was talking about. We're going to head to one more neighborhood to work. The neighborhood where I actually got the flat. Now I'm kind of nervous about it. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I gotta check all the places. See a little kid back there, like he was scared. He was staring at me like, ooh. If it wasn't hot out here, I was gonna wear my little shiesty Scully mask in here too. Same time, but it's a little hot today. I'm just on a long sleeve t-shirt and I ain't even cold whatsoever. Where I got the flat, ladies and gentlemen. This is where I got the flat. Let's hope that I don't do it again. I'm praying. I think I came this way. I just screwed up. Took a sidewalk. That's what I think I did last time. Just that. Oh boy. I probably done goofed. Alright, we're gonna go to the black neighborhood. Let's get. I don't know what happened up here. I'm like blinding, boy. What happened over here? Alright, so black neighborhoods ain't really popping like that. Which was always the case, bro. Like, nah, when I was 3 or 4 years old, that was an all black neighborhood, and they was we not doing, they was offering some candy. That joint was fire. You know what? We went trick-or-treating one time when I was like probably like 5 or 6 in my neighborhood, my old neighborhood. I do remember that. And the only reason I remember it because I remember knocking on Miss Barrel, may she rest in peace, knocking on her door, and I knew she wasn't gonna get no candy. I was like, nah, she not gonna get no candy because she I was like, she's Christian, so like there's no way she's giving candy out. Lo and behold, no candy. She was like, I don't do. She's like, I don't celebrate Halloween. That's the devil's holiday. And I was like, yep. There it goes. So these are, the apartment complexes. There ain't nobody trick-or-treating over here. I could check around the houses around my way, actually. Low-key, let's do that too. I'm gonna go around there and see if people still out there trick-or-treating.
Every girl just, every girl just, every girl just.
All right, that was a house right there doing it. None of the houses here. And I wonder if it's like a belief thing in black neighborhoods. Like, it's like I said, Miss Burrow, my mom, like Christian belief kind of thing. But white people be Christian too, and they would still be doing it. Like, they celebrate, they love Halloween. So, I don't know, man. But I tell you this, from 9 years old and up, I did not trick or treat ever again. Never got to go ever again after that. I remember crying one day because I wanted to go so bad with my homeboys and them. They were going trick or treating. One, they were going to a little Halloween dance that we had at our elementary school. I was kind of nervous about that, but I wanted to go. But then, ooh, it's getting chilly. Hold on. My face is getting a little cold. But then they were going trick or treating. His mom was taking him, a few of my other homies, and I couldn't go. I remember being sad, bro, like crying that I could not go. Never did a mischief night as a teenager. Never did that. I only just started doing Halloween stuff now that I'm older. And I don't know. I don't think I'm going to hold my kids back from Halloween. I don't know how to feel on that. Like, I don't want to sin, and I don't want a sinful night, but like, I don't look at it that way, man. It's just kids having fun, getting candy and dressing up as monsters, which is fun. I don't want to have them all cooped up in church and all they doing is just sitting in one spot and they give you like some food and some candy. You ever feel like you overstaying your welcome? Like, my tires ain't flat right now, and I kind of feel like I'm overstaying my welcome and I should just go home. But I'm not. That's the darkest I've ever seen the street. That is the darkest I've ever seen that road. But yeah, I haven't gotten the flat yet, and like, I could go in the house and be good right now, but I'm still riding around. And next thing you know, I'm jixing myself right now. I know I am. Next thing you know, and I'm crying. Because now I got to spend $20 again to get a new inner tube. Even though I'm about to order 2 anyway, because I need them. And I know y'all like, yo, are you buying the inner tubes? You got to patch them. Bro, I did research on patches. I've been on Amazon looking at different patches. None of them suckers seem like they work, but only for like either a day or a week. And then other than that, the hole opens back up. It just does not keep it from reopening. Oh, this is the construction zone. I am definitely overstaying my welcome. Definitely. Yeah. Sugar shooters right there. This is a predominantly black neighborhood, brother. Let's see if we getting down out here. I'm turning right up through here. Ain't nothing going on out here. It's like a ghost town. Hey, that house, that light haunted. That's the only thing haunted going on out here. Got that Whitney Houston popping though. It was jamming to some Whitney Houston. Everybody got their kids in the house already over here. Go home and watch some Nightmare Before Christmas. And Rocco's little Halloween jump off. Halloween. Brother, I don't even know where I am right now. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. Well, I don't know where I am right now. Hold up, I do know where I am right now. I went the wrong way, I gotta turn back. Is that a drone? Alright, man, I think this is going to conclude this Halloween ride, man. I'm about to take it back to the crib. You know, I'm already out here overstaying my welcome. That was a fiend. That was the scariest thing I've seen out here. Low key. Actually, I probably wasn't a fiend. It was just probably an old person, but hey, look what it is. Hey, what it is. Alright, we got some houses out here. Maybe y'all can knock on the door and get some candy. But it started to get cold. It's definitely done dropped from 65 to about 58 degrees, it feels like. But I said we achieved the objective. I just wanted to go out and see all the trick-or-treaters. Just something that I always, again, wish that I could do. But because of my Christian upbringing, and my mom's Christian upbringing, she did not allow for me to go out trick-or-treating. Even though my sister and them took me out a bunch of times, she was like, well, that's over with. And I don't want y'all to think my mom's a bad person. She's not. My mom's actually one of the best moms out there. In her mind, you know, it's a sinful day and she don't want me to burn in hell. So she didn't want me celebrating it and all that. So that's her caring. But you already know what to do, man. Hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment. And if you are a e-rider or even gas rider, brother, wear your gear and ride safely. I'm still rocking a helmet and gloves. A fall without that will take you out. But it's your boy E-Rod Fanatic. Happy Halloween in 2024, just in case y'all don't see this for another year. And I'm gone. Bye.